full stop. So, you know, you go on the internet, and if you can't get onto the website, in the first 10 seconds you think, oh, I couldn't be bothered. Whereas endurance running, you have to work at it, it's a long game. I just think that perhaps younger people today aren't used to putting, you know, having the long game, looking for the long game. I don't think there's any magic. I don't think it's the Africans that are unbeatable. I mean, they're really good, but they're not unbeatable.
I think, again, I think it's a long journey. I don't think it's powerful with practice lessons. I think I see people who are just as talented, potentially more talented than what we were coming through my own club, for example. You know, people that are running times that we probably couldn't do it at that age, but for whatever reason, the progression is not happening. You know, the progression from talented youngster to talented senior, there's something blocking that. You know, I think we've got one or two people who are now beginning to, that's beginning to happen, but we need to build up a head of state there. I think some of the things that we're doing nowadays is that I would have welcomed in my time. I'd love to have gone to Kenya for a month with Freya and Derek next week. I mean, that would have been great, you know, but it's not the magical answer, if you like. It's something I think when you're getting to that particular level, that would have potentially helped you, you know, move beyond that. But I still think we are capable of getting people back up there, you know, getting people in the context of cross country, which is really the main focus today, people getting regularly knocking on the door of the British teams. What we want is if you win the Scottish National, you really should be challenging for the UK team. You know, that should happen automatically every year, and we need to get to that situation. And I think the talent's there. I think, yeah, there's a number of factors, cultural factors, social factors, maybe training workload factors that prevent people making that progression. But I think there's lots of good athletes there. We just need to find some way of switching them on again, you know, so that they can cope with the long journey.
And this might be controversial, but there's quite a bit of research that suggests that if you take talented, whatever that means, kids at the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, and you label them as talented, it can be counterproductive. Because you were never talented in the club. You know, you went out with the Nicky Leeses or whoever it was, and you got your arse kicked. And that was how you learned. There was nobody saying, you're a really good, talented athlete, and we're going to put this support around you. Now, what I'm not saying is there shouldn't be that support, but that sometimes there's a psychology that goes with that, and you think, you know what, I've made it. And you've not, and you've never made, nobody's ever made it anyway. You should just be a continual journey of trying to improve. So, there's certainly evidence of that in other countries and other cultures where they don't have these squads, or if they don't call them talent squads and they don't call them whatever, because I just think there's a bit of a psychology. There's no doubt when lottery funding first came in 95, and we threw a lot of money at a lot of athletes, and it actually had the adverse effect for lots of reasons. And you know, I just think we have to be really, really careful about how we manage our younger athletes.
And talking just about how you adapt, maybe as a plan, how do you adapt the program, for example, if you maybe got picked up an injury, or would you kind of do an adapt plan of it, like maybe spend less time in your base and try and move forward, or would you just kind of try and get back to where you were, and you kind of Bobby, if you were like, you've done your kind of phase and phase and want to do races, and then you kind of pick up a hold of an injury. What do you do then? What's your kind of thought process to get back to where you were?
Yeah, it depends how much you lose as part of that injury. You know, if you've done an appropriate amount of cross training, you kept your level of fitness up, you might be 2 or 3 weeks back, but that you could still get there. You might have to go back in and do a bit more ball. You might have to sacrifice a race in order to do a bit more training. It's kind of hard to answer that question specifically, but I know with experience, things don't. Chris put up an ideal graph there, but I know. Talk to Chris and then live with Chris, you know, that you know, there are things that have knocked us off and we've had to readjust, and we've had to go back into base mileage, for example, and, you know, sacrifice a race here and there. So you have to sit down and write another version of the plan. I mean, that's the approach that you have to do. I mean, if it's too serious an injury, it might have to change completely your whole aim for the season and what you're trying to do, but usually these things are recoverable. You know, absolutely the peak you were aiming for, but it might still be enough to hit what's satisfactory.
Yeah, I would agree entirely with that. The one practical example I had, I picked up flu about a week before the trial. It was 1991. I was in great shape. I'd run the inter-services. I'd actually beat Roger Hackney by a minute, just over a minute, and I was flying. And that's probably why I picked up the flu, because I just obviously got to a level. So I think it was the year that was the snow, the heavy snow. So true to form, UK Athletics or British Athletics, whatever it was called then, decided they wouldn't have a trial and they'd have it in the English National. And I ran the English National and I wasn't ready. There's that, and I rang Bud Boulder and I said, look, I'm not well. He said, Chris, if you don't run, you're not in the team. I said, thanks. So, you run, you pull out after 3 miles, you don't get in the team. They gave me a reserve slot. And I just adjusted, so I thought, well, okay, what's left? And there was a half marathon at the end of the year, and that's when I ran the 62 minutes. Because I knew I was in great shape, and I just wanted to get something out of the season, and then it wasn't going to be the World Cross. And it's a real shame, because I ran the Fleet half marathon down in Aldershot and beat Steve Jones's course record, and that was the day of the World Cross Country. That might have been the day when I might have had a good run in the World Cross. But hey, that's life. So when you pick up an injury, it's not the end of the world or an illness. And as I say, I think an illness is, depending on what it is better than an injury, because usually with the right rest and the right appropriate medication, you can come back from an illness and you've not lost your fitness. You're just amazing.
Yeah, I suppose another example of that is not cross country, but in the summer season now, I was trying to run a fast time, trying knock on the road to Commonwealth Games team, I think in '94, and I picked up a back injury. I was prone to back injuries as a result of the accident I had when I was 20, and so I wasn't able to do the kind of track work that I'd been hoping to do, so I had to kind of write off the track season, but I then focused, I talked to a few people and I focused on the late season mountain running, which I hadn't done before, but I knew I could still have the base aerobic fitness from the cross country season and from what I could do in the context of injury to do well there, and so I refocused my target to that. I made the top 10 in my first attempt at it, so still salvaged.
Okay, I've got 1 more minute, so we'll get 1 more question. Okay, right, well, on behalf of everybody here today, Chris, Bobby, thank you very much for taking time